Today I will be decorating my Christmas tree. So this is a 6-foot tree, and mind you, I'm decorating on a low budget. So I've got my decorations and I got my tree. Before I left home today to get the balls, I had an idea what I wanted, but I wanted not too flashy. I didn't want red balls at all, but here I am with red balls. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. I'm not sure how I'm going to be mixing this, but I'm hoping that my tree turns out lovely in the end. So even if it's a fail, an epic fail, I'll still do it. So let's see how this beautiful tree is gonna turn out after I've added these balls. So this is my tree, but it looks like the lighting on this part of the room is a little bit not so bright, so I might have to move my tree to another part of the room where there's good lighting, and then when I finish the decoration I can put it back in the proper position. I don't know if that makes sense, so I'll be right back. When I took this tree out of the box, it was so flat. I'm gonna put a picture of that somewhere in the video so you can see. But what I've done is, after setting it up, I just kind of spread it out and, you know, just straighten them out, spread them out, make them a bit wider, and just try to fill the gap. In the middle bit you can actually turn to adjust, so I did a little bit of that. And let's start decorating this lovely right here. The first thing I'm gonna start with, I have to kneel down because it's quite low. We're not there yet. We're still learning how to position the camera and all of that. So bear with me. I think I'm more comfortable. I'll be standing along, but you know. So I will start with my lights. Before the balls, I'll use my lights first. And the lights that I got is the warm white lights. And I bought the 200. I like lights, but I don't like when the light is so much. So this is the light out of the pack. It looks like this. And I'm gonna take the ties off so it can release the light itself. And then I'm going to loosen it. Every year when I've set up a Christmas tree, I've always used the multicolored lights. I've never used like warm white lights like I said earlier. I've always used colored lights. And that's just because of my kids. I thought Christmas tree should be very colorful, so it's more fun for them. I mean, that's the reason for the tree, mostly because of the kids. I would like presents rather than the tree. I mean, get me a lot of presents even if we don't buy a tree. Well, that's me. But the kids, they love Christmas trees. So here we are. I'm having a bit of trouble getting this done, so I might have to come back. Stay tuned. So I'm still struggling to get this untangled. It's taking me a bit longer than I anticipated. So I'm just gonna keep trying. I'm nearly there. It's just a few more knots to undo, and we'll be ready to put it across around the tree. Christmas hasn't been so exciting, and there's a reason behind that, and that I'm going to talk about in some story time, about the reason why Christmas has not been fun since the last 7 years. I mean, it's been fun, but I've had like really sad moments prior to Christmas for the last 7 years. And I mean, I'm really hoping that this year can be different for me. Like, I can look at whatever's happened in the past from a different perspective and see it on a good light. But Christmas is not the same. But I will be sharing story time about why that has been the situation sometime. If you want that story time, write that in the comments, and I will be making that probably in my next video, in my next couple of video, if you want to know why I haven't really enjoyed Christmas since the last 7 years. So I'm nearly there. I'll get back to doing this, and I'll be back to decorating the tree. Whew, guys, this was more complicated than I thought. It was so tangled. I got so tired. Sorry about the noise in the background. That's my little boy. Like I was saying, this was so tangled. Whew, I almost took it back. Like, seriously, what's going on? So now I've untangled it, and I'm gonna start putting it around the tree. I'm gonna start from the top. Let's see. So guys, what I'm trying to do is a zigzag motion around the tree. I felt like that will keep it more steady, because I know my kids will come to this tree and try to pull it, but the zigzag motion will keep it a bit steady. So that's what I'm trying to do. Just get it all around evenly. So nearly there. I feel like my light is just exact. Anything lesser than this would be too little light, the way that I've seen it. I haven't put it on yet, but I kind of feel that way. So let's round up with putting the light around it. So this brings us to the end of the lights. Like, the lights are now finished. I want to see what it's going to look like. So bear with me a moment. So, like I said, it looks like almost a little light. I would recommend 300 lights for a 6-foot tree if you don't want too much light. 300 or 250. This is a 200 lights, and it looks all right, but the ends here, I couldn't get lights around it because probably a little too little. It's time for me to put my decorations, my bulbs, on the tree. Okay. So because I never intended for red bulbs, I'm gonna hold on with the red ones and start with these ones. And these are patterned ones as well. So I've got the small reds. I feel like I'm putting so many reds already, but like I said, that's what I have and that's what I have to make do with. So I'll put this and I'll come back to show you the end result. So I got these colors. I know it looks like, oh, it doesn't match, but I like them. They're my favorite ones. I wanted to pair them with silver, but because silver wasn't really what I wanted, so I didn't buy silver. They've got a little bit of silver, gold, but the bowls themselves are teal. They're teal and pink. But I'm gonna add it and see what it looks like. If it's not right, then I'll take it out. If I like it, I'll leave it. There are no rules to Christmas tree. Do your tree the way you want. Design it the way you want. Just make sure your colors don't contradict each other. That's the most important thing. Like whatever decorations. I liked ribbons a lot on Christmas trees, but I couldn't get ribbon. The only ribbons that I found were the long ones that I'm gonna have to make into a bow by myself, and I wasn't ready to do that, so I didn't bother with that. And I feel like that is missing on my tree. If I do go out tomorrow and I find some, I'll get them and add them to it. That completes my tree. So I'm gonna add this to the tree and see what it looks like. So this is the final bit for the tree. So I'm gonna put that at the top and I'll see what that looks like. So far, what do you guys think of my tree? I guess that completes the tree. I've got this little red ball that I feel like I should put up somewhere. So let's see. I found a spot for it right here at the back. My decoration. I'm gonna switch the light off for a minute so you can see what it looks like in the dark, and then I'll take you around.